Alright. Good. I'm live and the audio is working. Alright. Hey all you beautiful peoples, I'm Animanga Clandora, and welcome to Subnautica Revisit. Now, this was a revisit that I wasn't sure if I wanted to do or not during the during my 20th anniversary extravaganza, my 10th anniversary extravaganza. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this, and I ultimately decided to not do it and just to do Below Zero. But I still wanted to do a revisit. So after that was done, I thought, okay, well maybe I can just do a Subnautica in one video, or have it be a special, have it be a special for when I hit another 100 streams. But that wouldn't work either. The main reason is that I did a test playthrough. I did a test playthrough of the game, and the test playthrough took me 8 hours. And I was not really taking my time. I was actually trying to get a lot of stuff done as quickly as possible. I have a checklist of things that I want to get done in this revisit, and to get all that stuff done, it took me about 8 hours. So, yeah. So, there's no way I can do all of that. There's no way. But, since the last time I played the game, there has been a massive update, the Live and Large update, which basically brought in the different base building options from Below Zero into the game. So, and I mean, if I'm being honest, all of the different base building options was kind of the main reason why I enjoy Below Zero. Like, it's kind of the big reason why I enjoy it. It's because the base building is so much more fun. But, yeah. So with this, with this update, yeah, there's not really any reason for me to ever go back to Below Zero, to be honest. Which is fine by me, if I'm being honest. Actually, no, there is one reason. It's because, unfortunately, there is still one thing that Below Zero has that this game doesn't. Yeah, that one says 6 hours and 3 minutes, but that's not taking into account. That's not taking into account the 2 hours that I spent without saving. Like, the last 2 hours of my save file, I did not save. Of my game, I did not save at all. Like, I just didn't think to do it. So, but anyway. There's a mode, I forget what it's called, but there's a mode in, I think it's custom mode. I think it's just called custom mode, where you're able to turn on health, where you're able to turn on, like, food and water, while keeping, food, water, and health, while keeping oxygen, permadeath, aggravated predators. Like, you're able to turn all that stuff off, but keep, food and water. That way you can still, have hunger and thirst that you need to keep topped off. And I liked that. I really liked that. I didn't want to have to deal with like keeping track of oxygen. I didn't want to have to be super terrified of aggroing all the aliens. And so, like, I liked the custom mode in Below Zero, and I wish they had brought it over to the regular game, but unfortunately not. So I'm just doing creative mode again.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Okay.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay
Repair
within 5
tool.
kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat. The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions. Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception. Motivational note. Craig McGill crash-landed in the acid swamps of Boreal 9, fought off Arachnid piggy poachers, and hijacked a tame Star Wolf. If you can do all that, you can survive one more day. LifePod secondary systems online, running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
All right.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
The Aurora suffered orbital pulse failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
All right. Let's see here. Sea Glide, Survival Night Flashlight, build Habitat Builder, Repair Tool. Those are all useful. I need the laser cutter. And is that it? Is the laser cutter the only thing I'm missing? No. Scanner. I don't really need it, but I want to build it anyway, just to have... Oh, no, actually, no, I do need it for a couple things. I am going to need it for a couple things. I need to be able to scan myself.
And to record alien biological data.
Okay, I think that's it. Equipment. Should I go for the water filtration suit? Yeah, I mean, I should probably build all of them because they're all going to be useful. Okay.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Repair tool can go here.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, let's assess this. Let's assess my surroundings. Ooh, ooh, oh my God, we're actually in a. We're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. First off, I need this. Good. No. Okay. Trying to figure out what would be... What's the limit of where I can build? I like this better. Oh. Ah. Really? Oh, come on. Fine. This isn't the best location. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna just scout the area instead. Okay.
The Seamoth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin.
I think if I go this way, there's going to be a better spot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes. Here we go. This way. If I go this way, there should be a better spot. Yeah. Yeah, this... I think this was actually around where I... Man behind the slaughter! Hello, welcome! Welcome! I think this was where I had my base before. Yeah, I think it was around here. This is a great spot. It goes pretty deep. Okay. So this is where I'm going to build my base. Okay. Oop. Okay. So now I'm going to build. Oh, they don't have the control room in this. I forgot they don't have. Yeah, that was another thing that Below Zero had that I wish this game did. Okay. Okay. No. Instead, here we go. Put a multi-purpose room. Here.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Okay. How come it won't work? What? No, no, no! No! Okay, try this. I don't like that. Wait. Let me try something. Was I just at a bad angle before? Is that all it was? But was I at a bad angle? Would it have worked if I went at it from? Nope, it wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess that's the good thing about doing this in a Let's Play form. I don't have to worry about, like, wasting a whole bunch of time. Oh, come on. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Not tired enough to sleep, even though it's nighttime. Alright, fine. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, how many do I need? Um, one for food and water filtration that I want to make. One simply for lockers. One for living arrangements. And one for power. I need 4.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Okay. Hmm. Um. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. So now, let's see. Now I want. I want a multi-purpose room. Um, yeah. Oops. Okay. Dang. Hi. Hello, you majestic beast. How do I... No, how do I... How do I rotate?
After weeks without
There,
human
that's
contact,
how it is.
it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Okay, here we go. Good. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, Ooh, actually... No. Because that would take away from space that I have. Okay. I'm gonna switch these. I'm gonna put observatories here
Unless constructed with a specific research
and here.
task in mind, observatories and other glass modules are imprudent for survival purposes.
I don't care if they're imprudent. I think they're cool as hell. So, suck on that. Here we go. Scanner room. There we go. Okay. And now... Here we go. Sweet. Okay. I keep pressing R2 to start building when that cancels it out. Like that's just a habit I keep having that I have. I keep thinking that I need to press R2 to begin building when no, it's just press X. And there we go. Okay. And there we go. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now, let's see. No, this area is going to be greenery. So here we go. This is going to be my green room. Wall shelves. Okay. Okay. Now, I believe it was the basic one that looked the best. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Got a little greenery room right here. And then this is where I'm going to put a whole bunch of alien containments.
Aquariums provide an ideal
Aquariums.
opportunity to study alien fauna up close. Select carefully which life forms you bring on.
Nice.
They may also be studying you.
Okay, so what am I going to do? Which order am I going to have this in? I want... I think I want the food and water stuff to be the first one. And then I guess the last one could just be power.
Exercise caution when handling radioactive materials. Exposure risks corrupting your PDA's recording of the circumstances of your death.
There we go. So, third, which area am I more likely to come in from? I'd say this is where the moon pools are, so I guess I could have my living area be here and then have the lockers. This will be the locker room. So, Okay. Okay. All right. I think this is good. I think that all looks really good. HUD chip. One speed upgrade. Now I have 2 scanners. 2 scanner rooms. And done. Okay. Nice. Look at all that. Look at all that. That's nice. Okay. So I'm just gonna spread all of my okay. So there's that and that. So I'm gonna have this go this way. Just gonna take it over this way. So got it all spread out. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna quilted double bed. Boom. No. It's not centered. That's not the center. This is the center. Yeah. Okay. All right. Indoor grow bed. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. So now I can grow. Marble melons, Chinese potato plants, and lantern fruit. I can grow all three. Let's see. What time are we at? 44 minutes? I still got time. Let's see. I need... For here... For when I come in here, I'm gonna need a fabricator. Okay. I'm gonna put...
Caution. Continued degradation of the auroras. Drive core. May result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
No. Okay. And battery charger. There we go. All right.
Pre-recorded distress call.
This is LifePod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
All right. Actually, you know what? No. Forget the window. I'm just gonna put... There. Nice. Cute little work area. A cute little work area right here. Alright, and modification station. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I need vehicle upgrade. Yeah. Go with that. Nah. Whoops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. And the modification station can go here. And then I'll do the same thing on this one. Okay. Maybe I should actually have that there. And then have this here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to deconstruct the modification station and move that over here. Right there. Okay. I like that better. Okay. And, oops! There we go. And now I'll put a window here, just to have as many windows in this place as possible. Maybe I should put windows here anyway? Hmm. Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. There. Looks pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now then, I needed... Didn't I need something? I needed a couple desks, I think, because I'm gonna get, like, some, collectible items. I want to put a bench behind the bed. There we go. And then,
Warning. Endorphin levels low. Consider taking a seat and meditating. It may help to remember that problems exist only where you choose to see them.
alright. Actually, I have a better idea. I have a better idea for this area. I'm gonna put a table in here, and this is just gonna be a fun little... This is just gonna be a nice little relaxation area. Swivel chair.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
There we go. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Get rid of both of these. Have a vending machine here. Have a coffee machine? No. Okay. It won't let me. Okay. So I'm gonna deconstruct that window and that window. Have a coffee machine. There we go. So I can just put something in the picture frame there. Maybe I can fit the coffee machine and trash can in the same spot as the vending machine. Can I do that? I think I can. No. I want to put the trash can down first. And then... yeah. Yes! And there we go! Nice! That really opens up the place. So I can just put a picture in there at some point of something. I don't know what. But this is just going to be a fun little resting area for guests. Not yet tired enough to sleep. I mean, I've gone 3 days without sleep. I feel like I would be tired by then. But what do I know? I'm only human. All right. So, let's see. So I will put the fabricator here. And then I will put the radio here. And then I will put the medkit fabricator here. And then here, here. Here. And here. And then battery charger can go here. And here. And here. Actually, no. I don't need 4. I can just put 3. Here, here, and here. Yeah. That looks better. And then, I guess I can just put a couple wall lockers. Put one here. Just have 4 wall lockers. There we go. So that's gonna be, that's my living area. This is my locker area, my power area. I want to put seats here. Command chairs, yes. Nice. So I can put them both here and here. There we go. Nice. Still not tired enough to sleep. Well, that's well, too bad, because I gotta end this episode. So That's it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Okay. Bye-bye.